Howdy, and thank you for joining us. This is Golden Squad, and I am your GM, Luke. Actually, I am not your GM. I am just a GM. I don't even know you, and I don't want to pledge myself to strangers just for free. That cost extra. In the last episode, we got to see the conclusion of Arc 2, and now we get to see some of the aftermath of the decisions made, and some changes in the world. In this episode, you will notice we are missing the voice of Theo. And that is because she decided that she wasn't much into the superhero game that we were playing and wanted to take a break. However, you'll also hear a new voice. He's going to be introduced to the group at the start of Arc 3, and his name is Alex. I think you'll like him. He's a pretty cool dude. Now you might understand the cover art of the show a little bit better and why there was a surprising lack of old fire ladies on it. Fun fact about Alex, when I released the first episode of this podcast, I let him know that he could review it and see what happened before he joined, rather than just in the notes. He noticed that we didn't have any reviews yet, so he was going to help us out by giving us our very first review on Spotify. And in a true alpha male move, this guy gave us a 4 out of 5 stars for a podcast that he is in. I asked him if there was anything I can do to get a 5 out of 5 stars, and he said, "Don't worry, I'll change it once I'm in the show." So, to you, Alex, in T-minus 4 minutes, you will be officially in this podcast. Have I earned that last star yet? And to everyone else, just wait for the hijinks that comes with Alex in Arc 3. I think they're some of my favorite episodes in the entire series. And I will keep you updated next session as to whether or not I get that remaining star. So, pressure's on you, Alex. Alright, too many tangents. Let's get to the story.
You defeated the Fixer, the 4 of you. Jeff and Hannah showed up, disabling everybody's powers. They took the Fixer into custody. Jade gave him a little slap after waking up from her unconscious state. The SWAT team, everybody wakes back up. Thank God there was no casualties. Right? Mm-hmm. Everybody's happily ever after. Is there anything you want to do at the scene of this warehouse?
Oh, we're starting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I definitely want to see if I can perceive of anything going on with electronics, because I recall there was like that laptop-shaped device that allowed him to go like phase through the wall, and then of course I was able to pick up the device that he had embedded in his head that allowed him to do some stuff too, which we don't fully understand, but it seemed like it let him communicate.
So the laptop is long gone. The minion left with it.
Yeah, but I don't know if there might be more tech or be able to get a better insight on other things going on now that there's no chaos.
There is still no power to the building. Do you want to restore power to the building?
Actually, it'd be interesting to see without power and then to see with power, right? Like if something's battery operated, it would just light up like a beacon.
There's maybe a flashlight or something in the corner, but nothing you wouldn't expect battery powered in the area.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's turn the power on and do a little like investigation of the warehouse, because I think that that we have the time to do that, so yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I mean, he stole a bunch of tech, right? We should try to get some leads if we have some time, so.
All right. In the facility, in the areas that you guys haven't been to, one of the areas was kind of like a barracks, just some mattresses laid out in a former office area. There's a few weapons around.
No high tech. Yeah,
no, just standard weapons. So you do find in the back area where the other SWAT team that you didn't enter near, that like you didn't start with in the fight, there is a few odd things that you find in this warehouse. One of the areas, it appears as though it was used for like a surgery. So it has like an operating table, a bunch of lights. There's like blood-stained gauze and bandages.
This must be where they put it in his head, or they repaired each other when they got injuries.
Do you still have that map of everything?
Oh.
If you don't, that's okay.
I probably do. 1 minute.
Just thinking, like, I'm trying to remember areas where we've been versus areas where we haven't been.
I don't know if I drew the map for the area you haven't been, so it would just be like a big block of.
That's okay. I'm just trying to get a sense of the warehouse as a whole.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's the barracks area where they had all the mattresses. This is also where the Fixer and that minion approached from. There is 2 doors for this other area. There's a little surgery center. And then as far as tech, because I know specifically Zach was looking for tech, there are tech fragments in the surgery center, but nothing like you
Is
don't
there
find
any leftover medical equipment to indicate what type of surgery was done?
Oh.
I'm not here, so I don't know if I can ask these questions.
No, go ahead.
Because then I guess that would give an answer of like if the surgery was like his brain surgery or something. Because you guys were talking about the device implanting.
I will need a treatment check for anybody who wants to check that out.
Is that a... Oh, what kind of check is that?
It's a skill.
Skill.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that skill.
You have to have at least 1 point in it to even do the check.
Not that I'm there, but I personally.
I have treatment. I forgot I had it. I actually have a lot of treatment. Okay, sure, I will do a treatment check. So I'm checking just to see if I can deduce what type of surgery equipment stuff this is.
Yes.
Okay,
Perfect.
let's roll here. And that's not a great start. That is a natural 3. I have a +9, so that's a total 12.
That's enough.
Hey!
You do determine that it is the surgery to implant whatever is in his head. It is head surgery. Yes.
There's like clamps for holding the like the skin open, and like the saw for cracking open the skull plate. All that cool stuff.
It's just a hammer. That's all they have.
Just a hammer.
I learned everything I know from Surgeon Simulator, so there are tech fragments. You can
Do a tech check.
I'm not going to do technology. I'm going to do insight. I know you guys skipped over a lot of the investigation. Let's see if you guys remember what tech was even taken.
I have pretty good insight. I think you do too.
My insight is a +8.
I think one of you, because this is an insight roll to remember, has eidetic.
Oh, I have eidetic memory. Yes, that is me. Yeah, what does that give me? +5? Hey, that is pretty cool. So that means, in this case, my insight bonus would be 13. Okay, so you want me to roll that then?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if I can roll better than a 3. Okay, so 8 + 5, 13. Okay, so +13. That is a 16 on the dice, so 29.
Nailed it. So you can tell from the remaining tech that's left, plus your surgery roll, you can put together that the pieces that are left, one of the things that was stolen was a headsetless augmented reality device, I guess you call it. You can see pieces of it there. The like main component for that you would like, there was I don't know what you call it, a little dongle, I guess you'd call it. Is it a dongle if you put it on yourself? So a little device that you'd stick on your temple, and that temple would create this like headsetless experience. And then another missing tech was the mind-controlled prosthetic, I guess you call it. These pieces together were able to replace the fixer's keypad, so it allows him to talk without typing. You notice that in this room also is the discarded fixer keyboard.
Talk without typing, or type without talking, or
Talk without typing.
talk without typing? Okay.
Previously, he could not communicate without typing on this keypad,
Ah, gotcha.
because when he talked, it created a lightning bolt out of his mouth.
Oh. He's like Cyclops, but with lightning mouth.
Yes.
So, with regard for this tech, right? Like, are we able to do anything with this tech going forward, or like, should we?
There's just fragments of the tech left.
Well, now that we know about it, though, we might be able to like get in touch with the place that is developing them. I'm feeling like some of this tech might be useful for my character down the line.
Okay. I guess you can deduce that the tech is partly in the head of the fixer, and there are fragments of the pieces that weren't used left there. So the tech that was stolen is not intact. So you could tell them that you found a piece of their tech. So is it? Yeah. I don't know if you're going to try to extract what's in the fixer's head.
Yeah, I think that's interesting.
Eventually.
Follow up on it later, and maybe it's something that like Supercorp can take over or get involved with.
Okay. Of the, I think there was 7 pieces of tech that were stolen. You are able to determine that there are 2 of them were used to implant into the fixer's head. The remaining 5 are not in the building. There's nothing. There's a bathroom and hallways and other things like that. There's nothing else interesting.
Well, and one of the remaining 5 would be that phasing laptop deal, right?
Yes, and because you already rolled insight, one of the missing techs was an energy regulating, somewhat phasing unit, and it appears that may have been what they've been using to phase. And its description is similar to the description of the laptop device that was thrown to the minion. So it's likely that the laptop device was the energy regulating tech that was allowing them to do phase.
And when the fixer threw that to the other dude, he said, "Get this to the benefactor," right?
Yes.
Okay. So we've pretty much checked this whole place out. Does anyone else have any suggestions on what to do next, or did you have something lined up for us?
We can have either ourselves or the police check the surrounding area, just because I assume this is not the only warehouse in the immediate vicinity, is it?
Correct. There are other warehouses nearby.
Yeah. So go look around at the other warehouses and see if they were using any of the other spaces. And then we had that one dude freaking escape and all that. I don't know if we can track cell phone tower pings or whatever, to see if we can figure out where that dude went. I'm assuming he had a cell phone on. I don't know if there's any technology or superpower way to maybe if we can at least figure out a direction he went.
Begs the question: if you're phased, do cell phones still work?
It's a very good question. Now, I would argue that it would, because, and I'm going to make a silly physics argument, but if you can still see him when he's phased, then he's on the electromagnetic spectrum, and therefore a cell phone would still be giving signals on the electromagnetic spectrum. So, now, this is obviously a game, and if you want to say, nope, it doesn't work that way, I am also perfectly fine with that.
Well, I mean, it could be as simple as he doesn't have a phone or something.
Oh, sure, if you want to just take the simple answer, I mean... You don't want to make up a new physics system? Come on.
We could also check to see if there's security cameras that could at least give us an indication of the direction he went.
Anything. Literally, yeah.
For that, you can roll perception and check. The other one will take time, because you'll have to cross-reference.
Perception. What is my perception?
I don't even know what mine is either. I'm not bad. +7.
Mine is also +7. I'll do a roll. Hold on one sec. Rolled an 8, so 15.
15?
Yeah, it's my total.
You notice security cameras on a neighboring warehouse, but unfortunately they're not pointed in the direction that the SWAT team member that was chasing the guy said he ran.
Oh, there's a SWAT team member chasing that guy?
Yeah, he tried to shoot him, but the bullets did not hit him.
Oh, well, so he at least...
Good effort.
Of the direction, but... Okay.
He kind of was like, well, should I leave? No, I should probably stay.
I'm doing the best I can.
I mean, what would you... if you're in that situation? Like, oh, I'm not equipped for this. All right, anything else you guys want to look at in the warehouse?
Can we just do like a general investigation or search or whatever, just to see if there's anything hidden, like a secret door or a thing with a false... Did we already do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you?
Well, I thought that's what you were talking about initially when I asked about that. You just started rolling into telling us about the barracks and the surgery room and all that
Well,
stuff.
that's just like a general... You didn't roll anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do just a general search for hidden fudge.
Okay.
I don't know what else to call it.
Investigation.
My investigation is a +13. I don't know if anybody...
Jesus.
That's up there, buddy.
Sherlock Holmes up in here. Hello.
That's just kind of like the deal with my, the books and the looking around, trying to figure fudge out. That's
He is the lawyer.
Yeah.
That is great.
That's how I played it, as the lawyer, right? He's like, I'm pretty good at discovery.
It's funny because I also angled that way. I have 11 investigation.
Fudge.
I'm like right behind you.
I got
You
6.
guys both went heavy in intelligence. That's why.
Oh, man, if we'd known that, maybe we wouldn't have doubled up.
But that would have, killed the character, right? Like, we gotta just go with...
I mean, not necessarily. You can do this however you want,
Intelligence is a wide field.
Mine's +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, if we didn't have you, we'd be dead in the water, right? We're all, high-minded, and you're, actually punching teeth out.
There is something I want to remind Zach of. You picked a advantage called Inventor.
Oh yeah. I have inventor, but I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you what that does.
Okay, cool.
I was reading about it.
Oh yeah, and I have an expertise in inventing with +11.
Yes. So
Wow.
let me
So
tell
there
you
you go.
about inventing. It allows you to create a temporary device. Basically, you can create a power that you want to create.
Power or a device? Like,
It's a device. The difference meaning it only works once and then it blows up. But you can have it do anything you want. I mean, within the you can't. There's no
Goblin rocket
time
boots?
machines. Yeah, rocket boots, sure. Anything you want.
Heck yes.
And you can do this like on the fly and in the field.
like gnomish cloaking device?
Anything.
You just become a genuine like goblin artificer, where you
So,
just build things that immediately fail, but they work one time.
Wait. What's the limitation around this? Like, how often can I do it? Like, does it cost? Like, what's up?
So it costs time. That's all it costs.
How much time?
A decent amount. But your restricting factor here is like the time it takes to build.
So I wouldn't do it in a fight, or is it like?
No, you definitely not do it in a fight. You'd have to do it
Oh.
ahead of time. You'd have to plan that what you're going to need in advance,
Oh, like how much time?
like days in advance.
Days, weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends. So the time it takes scales with the complex. Like if you're building something that takes if you build a power that takes 20 power points, it's going to take you days to make that.
Oh, but still, that's like 20 PowerPoints.
Yeah.
worth of-
If it takes one PowerPoint, it's going to take you like an hour.
Oh, dang, dude. Oh, we'll have to talk about that more.
So if you can plan in advance, you can make a device that allows you to get like a temporary advantage in a single fight.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, no,
Yes.
for sure.
But you have to know it in advance because the amount of time it takes to build. So the actual formula is there's two parts of inventing. For every 1 point that you decide that the thing that you want to build has, it takes 1 hour of design, and then for every 1 point it takes 4 hours to construct. So those two phases happen, and then we would roll based on your invention skill on whether or not it succeeds or fails. And the tricky part is you won't know if you succeed if you fail. Like I'll say roll your thing and I'll do a secret check, and you won't know whether or not you pass that check. So you won't know. Well, if you fail lightly, you will know. If you fail a lot, you will not know.
Okay.
And if you fail like lightly, what it is this didn't work. Start over. Like if you do it far enough in advance, you might be able to get the device. You might have bad rolls and just not get anything. But you have a wide range. Oh, and you said what's available. So there's a few things that the campaign that I have so far doesn't allow, and so I mean this one is kind of like what is considered magic, but there's no magic in the campaign. So where we draw the line in magic versus like this is just high technology, up to debate. But I mean like bringing like ghosts are not going to be a thing. But,
So you can't build a Ghostbuster trap.
I can build a hologram projector, right?
yeah,
Like,
so that's where we had to draw the line somewhere. But yeah, holograms, sure, I allow holograms. Bringing a ghost back to life, yeah, probably not.
A resurrection machine, no go.
Although before the you guys leveled up, Zach was a resurrection machine. He just didn't know it.
Yep.
He could literally bring people back to life with his power.
yeah, no, but it didn't make sense because I had empathy, so like I'd kill myself.
You'd have to
in the
die for it,
process.
but then you come
Yeah.
back too. So you would
Yeah,
resurrect them, but you just die for. Oh, and we found out that his resurrection was actually 4 days, not 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, he spent a lot of unnecessary time in the ground then.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
probably
invention.
traumatizing.
Well, we said he was at the funeral, right? He didn't actually get buried.
I actually got resurrected, but then I suffocated and died again.
Right,
Yeah.
so we waited 2 weeks to bury the body? That body must have stank.
Yeah.
Woke up and died again every 4 days for a couple weeks.
God, that would suck. A special hell. Investigation, is it someone? I think I got sidetracked by invention.
Sorry. Yeah, I had a 13, but maybe Zach was going to make an invention that investigated.
No, it'd take too long. So
That'd take
go ahead.
days. Yeah.
Oh, it'll take days? Okay.
It'd take me a while to make a Roomba, but I could do it.
No robot. Okay, so I'm making an investigation check now.
Yeah.
Okay. That is an 11 plus 13 is a 24.
I think the most obvious thing is that he had been stealing several types of technologies, and you only found, like, there's only traces of 3 of them. So 4 of the technologies that that should have been in his possession are not.
Or at least they're not here, right?
Yeah, they're
So-
not here. So
Hmm.
that may imply there is a second location. That may imply he sold them.
The benefactor.
Maybe someone else. Yeah, maybe the benefactor has them all, or maybe there's multiple benefactors. But yeah, there's the most noteworthy thing is that there are things that should have been here that are not. And this is a little bit more troubling because what you heard from Kat before she ran away did not imply that there was a second location. I don't think you guys directly asked her that, but she never mentioned a second location. She didn't mention selling things. So it's a little bit troubling that you guys don't know where those could be. But you do have people you could ask now. You have suspects for those robberies in custody.
Also, speaking of which, she bailed.
Yeah, she's gone.
We could probably track her down.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, who knows, like, to what length she even was involved with the fixer, so...
So yeah, that is a lead that you can track down if you'd like as well. Is what happened to Kat.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
If you guys don't remember, Kat was the one who helped you find the warehouse. And I don't even know what you call you yet.
Does this character have a name? Because we've been
Not
going
yet.
by character names.
Not yet. I don't think. Right?
I mean, well, I sent it to you.
Yes. Was that? But that's not a human name, is it?
Well, I don't know. Is that no? If you look at my character sheet, his name is on there.
Oh, gotcha. On the actual sheet itself.
Yeah.
So it's your character, not human. Your character is an alien.
Yes.
Callium.
Callum.
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 Oh, there's
That's a human name.
Callum. I'll call you Callum.
Calcium, but less good for you.
I like it. Oh yeah, weird investigation. So yeah, most noteworthy missing technologies. One of because you rolled a 24, right?
Yes.
I'll also give you that you notice that on the crates in the middle of the room, the middle of the warehouse, are empty. They look like they did contain one of them looks like it contained medical supplies. One of them looks like it contained some type of technology. You can't really tell what because it's empty. There's no pieces of the technology left in it, but it had like padding. So from those, you can't really glean much about what was in them, but you do notice that the boxes, the containers themselves, the crates, contain a company name. Who did investigation?
That's me.
Perfect. Which you have heard before. The
Oh.
company name of Fortify. That's what it's called.
That does sound a little familiar.
So Fortify, if you recall from your single session,
Yeah.
was I'm going to give it to you as a routine because you have eidetic memory and I know you're going to beat it. You brought Seth, Jade's brother, in after he had robbed the house of Mary Miller, the chief operating officer of Fortify.
Okay, that was her house. Fortify was her house.
Yes.
Her dad's house.
Yeah. That company is the company that Jade and Seth had stolen from back in your solo arc.
Okay. So sorry, back up a little. What was it on my investigation track that triggered in the memory of Fortify?
There is the company name listed on the inside of the crates that you found in the middle of the warehouse.
Got it. Okay, company name on the crates, but the crates are empty.
Yes, you can kind of tell what was in them. Like one had medical supplies, one had some type of tech. Looked like one maybe had weapons. You can't really tell. So they are empty. All 4 of them are empty.
Okay, I'll have Jade come over here and take a look at it and see if because maybe whatever she and her brother kind of stole might have been in crates that looked just like this or something like that. Let's see. So Jade, come over here and look at this.
I skip over to the crates, check them out. Do I need a roll for anything as I'm checking stuff out?
Investigation?
It's
Actually,
still-
no. Let's not. You already did an investigation. You know what it is. Let's do insight.
Okay. I got 5 plus 7, so 12.
From what you remember, you definitely did not interact with any crates like this. You did not see any crates like this when you were in the house of the CEO of Fortify. Although you did not actually, you weren't the one who took the tech. So maybe it was in this stuff. You may have to talk to Tommy to be sure, because Tommy was the one who actually took it out of its. Tommy and maybe Seth. It definitely wasn't you though.
Okay. So my next mission is to find Tommy. I was thinking about that anyways.
Did I meet Tommy in the course of what I was doing?
You interviewed him.
Was he the one at the house then? And he wouldn't give up the other person, which turned out to be Jade.
Correct.
Okay, that was that guy. Okay.
He's in the notes too, right next to Mary Miller and Tommy Chen. They're right next to each other in the player notes.
Got it. Okay.
Feel free to add notes to the actual like characters themselves. I left a place for it.
It's like that one guy.
So anything else you guys want to do at the warehouse?
Did Zach get all his read off all his electronic stuff that he was looking for?
Yeah, there's no new technologies.
Yeah.
So that was a troubling piece because you'd expect to see some.
Who of our superhero friends is here?
Gabe, the ice guy, Jeff, Hannah, Gregory.
Any of them have any sort of
Well,
investigation?
Hannah there, nobody has anything.
Right. Well, we'll have her stand a little farther away. Does any of our, I can't remember. Do any of our superhero friends have any investigation or detection powers that I can't recall right now?
Jeff has telepathy, but there's no conscious people to. Well, yeah, we'll say the interrogation phase is back at 5. That don't want to interrogate people here.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can think of here that I need to know more about.
Okay. There's a crowd gathering outside because they saw the police.
Isn't it fairly late at night and like in a warehouse district? Where are these people coming from?
There's some bars nearby.
Yeah.
It's a late night crowd.
Free drinks if you all leave. Go away.
Is that what?
No,
you're
I'm not
saying?
gonna say that.
There's not a lot of them. There's like 8 people there. People see the lights and they come wandering. You guys are all in masks, so your identity you don't have to worry about. But as you guys are leaving,
One of you dies.
well, there's one choice I know who I'd pick. Okay, we'll do alphabetically
For death.
for death. Roll. Okay, there's a guy. Kind of looks a little bit drunk. He's kind of not walking exactly in a straight line, but he walks up to Jade.
How does he get past the police line?
This is as you're leaving, so this is like you're leaving the perimeter.
Okay.
So this is not within the perimeter of the warehouse. He walks up to Jade. He goes, "You're one of them superheroes."
Yeah. Who wants to know?
He says, "My name's Jake.
Hello, Jake. Seems like you're rather intoxicated.
You have uncanny dodge, don't you?"
Got some dodge.
Really, this guy's gonna throw a punch at you just because you're a superhero.
Yep. That's what's coming.
I have
Yep.
7 dodge.
No. It's an advantage. It means you can't be caught off guard.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
have uncanny dodge. Yes.
Maybe that's what I should put more
Alright, roll,
points in.
roll parry. Roll parry.
My dodge and toughness and fudge is pretty low, I think. I don't know.
Dude, I said screw it on the dodge. I just hit the gym and went all toughness.
I rolled a 7, so altogether I got 14.
Okay. It was enough. It was not a high bar to miss. So yeah, he swings at you and misses. Not really. Actually, I'll actually roll this rather than just let's see how close he was to hit it. He's definitely gonna miss because actually, you know what? I'll give him a real chance. Let's see if he actually misses. No, he misses. He misses by a mile.
I do my teleportation behind him and then chokehold him.
Mywa.
Chokehold.
Wow, it's chokehold.
Okay.
Yeah, he's coming at me.
For a grab, it's a contested strength.
Oh, he's gonna lose that one.
Yeah, I most certainly. Well, we'll see. Maybe she rolls.
Don't come at me, bro.
Roll with your strength.
I got 13 altogether.
He loses. So you're choking him out
Yeah. I don't take too kindly to people trying to beat me up.
as you're like trying to choke him out. He's gonna choke and try to like spit out the words. Let me see if I can do this right. You can't mess with the incredible Jake. I'm gonna get a hero one day.
Mm-hmm.
The incredible Jake.
He's gonna start to pass out.
Alrighty, well, I think I took care of that drunk guy. On to the next.
I say we drag him to Phi and interrogate him. What you doing, man?
I can hold him up on my shoulder and we can take him.
I was gonna say, like, do we have a sense of, like, was this just some drunk random stranger, or was this man actively trying to, like, involve himself?
Why is he calling himself the Incredible Jake?
Because he's drunk.
I guess, yeah. We could just leave him on the ground. I don't know. What do you want to vote on it?
Well,
'Cause
I'm not there. I'm just your subconscious speaking.
You're Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, I was about to say Jiminy Cricket. Yeah.
You're a monster.
You don't have to take that fudge, Jade.
And then I curb stomp him. No.
Crush his skull.
Last time any drunk will come up to me, try to hit me. No.
So you could book him if you want. You could just talk to Jeff about it. Maybe you could tell one of the cops to arrest him. You could just let him sit there.
I don't know.
Seems dubious.
I'll carry him back to Phi. Why not?
You don't have to carry him. You could give him to somebody else.
No, I'm gonna carry this.
Personally,
bastard.
walk him in and put him in the drunk tank.
Now you're abducting him. You're not like having the police arrest him. Like you're straight up.
Well, it's for Phi. We're taking him to Phi, though.
I mean, we have limitations, don't we? We do that. No, ask the lawyer over here.
I've never really thought about what the rules are about our. I don't know. I mean, nobody's ever going to stop us, but
In terms of law, you guys are allowed to detain people, especially if they attack you.
Okay.
we have to like read them their rights and fudge, or do we like above,
Choke them out and then take them. That's how you do it.
No
so
Mirandas.
far, what happened has not broken any laws. I'll say that.
We get to violate the Fourth Amendment because we're special.
He is unconscious now, though. So, like, reading him a right will not do much.
We could just have what's his name do it telepathically.
You know, I actually hadn't considered that he can.
Can you incept the Miranda rights into someone's head after they're unconscious?
You understand this now.
Jeff just mind reads. He doesn't mind inject. I don't.
Oh, does he not? Oh, damn.
I hadn't considered it. Maybe I'll allow that actually.
Be interesting.
Roll for it.
Yeah. So if you want, You have to be conscious. I'm not gonna be unconscious.
He could dream about his Miranda rights.
Yeah. There's none of that.
Can Jeff level up and then like that'll be a power he levels up, right?
Yeah. I mean that's a minor improvement. I wouldn't mind adding that to Jeff.
And Jeff just goes around like inserting TV commercials into people's brains.
God damn it! I don't want socks right now.
Signs a deal with Pepsi or Coke or anybody else. Yeah, I'll happily do advertising for you guys. Let me know.
Oh my gosh.
Put another zero on that check.
I'm feeling so thirsty now.
Yeah.
We are not a sponsor of Pepsi or Coke yet. If anybody hears this, and right. I'd
Fudge.
Wait,
Coke. I'm not taking your corporate money.
I will gladly take.
I will.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take.
Yeah.
Coke.
I was talking a big game there. I will absolutely do.
So is the plan to you want to take him back?
We'll take him back to Phi. Wait till he wakes up and question him.
Okay, in case there's some elaborate plot by
Yeah.
the scripture, right?
It might be. Incredible Jake might have some intel. You don't know. He was at a bar nearby.
You don't know that.
I thought that's what you said.
No, we just assumed.
Okay, well, he might
There are
have.
bars nearby. We don't know that he came.
Well, then that's what we're gonna
Bar.
question him about.
Okay,
What's your favorite drink?
you're gonna load up Incredible Jake as he's unconscious.
He might just be a superhero who's drunk.
We don't know. Yeah, Hannah's still around.
He met his match though. Jade the abductor.
Oh, is Jake going to turn out to be Callum? Did I just guess it? Is that?
We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to introduce another mechanic to you guys right now. So there is in this game a fame attribute or infamy. You guys will have a worldwide fame, especially because Phi is international. So you'll have a worldwide fame, and you'll have a fame for each area that you kind of are in. So you'll have a fame at Phi, a fame at like globally, and then
Like Reputation or
like-
World of
yeah.
Warcraft.
exactly.
I'm already fame. That's probably not good.
Zach, as not a superhero, has quite a bit of it already. So his like global fame, we're gonna do on a scale of 100, is about 50.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty low. That's pretty okay. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a movie star, you're a CEO. So
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. And then everybody else is at like you guys started at 0, but since joining Phi, you went up to 5. So you don't have a lot. You're not very well known globally, and this is your superhero persona that has 5, not your secret identity. As you guys do missions for Phi, you will get more famous, and you will run into more people like Incredible Jake who just want to make a name for themselves.
Wait, so for me, my superhero is 5, but my secret identity is not so secret, and it's 50.
For you, it's all the opposite. Yeah, you have a famous alter ego
Gotcha.
or whatever. Is standard ego? I don't know what you call.
Yeah.
You have a trifecta persona here because you have your hacking identity as well.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You're a CEO with time to just do hacking?
Was a CEO. You're not a CEO anymore.
Yeah. I stepped down, but also I kind of just inherited the company anyway. But I got people running the show, you know.
Think Bruce Wayne. He's very,
Gotcha.
very Bruce Wayne-esque, even down to the killed parents.
Yeah, that's right. You have an Alfred too? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think Bruce Wayne killed his parents. I think
No.
he had murdered parents. His parents were murdered.
That's quite a twist on Batman. I like it. And then he felt so bad about what he did.
He was like, as a kid, he's like, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Bad man. Batman? Yes!
Hodor?
There we go.
Hey kid, your parents didn't get you that ice cream. We could fix that for you.
I fixed it myself.
Yeah.
I wanted that ice cream.
Rocky Road. Okay.
Just had my tonsils out.
So fame, you always have a little bit of fame. You have 5 fame worldwide, and you guys have 15 fame within Phi. You're still pretty low on the ladder, but you are known somewhat.
So what's fame do? Like, does it allow us to swing influence, but also like puts targets on our head? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, so part of the mechanic I introduced will be like people like Incredible Jake, people who want to make a name for themselves by doing
Taking a
something with a
swing.
hero. Yeah. It will open doors, so you will be able to use your fame to get like someone to
You know who
cooperate.
I am, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you will be able to use it with things like persuasion. So if people know who you are, then you may get a bonus, or on the other end. So if people know who you are and they're a criminal, they may be like, oh, I recognize you. I'm not going to work with you.
Are we able to design ways to increase our fame, or are we only going to be able to increase fame through things that you have, like critical plot points?
Oh no, if you guys want to like go on a social media campaign, if you guys want to do stuff to increase your fame, like between missions and stuff like that.
Hey Jeff, you wanna let people know about me? Just start inserting that.
Instagram.
Yeah, so fame is a new mechanic you guys are able to work with. It will, like, a global fame will be a very difficult thing to increase.
Let us know when Jeff levels up. I think I want to pay him to just go like insert images of me in everyone's minds.
So talking to people in their head, probably I will add. I don't know about like incepting things. I don't know about that. Is that gonna make people want to drink Coke? Maybe. We'll see. If we get an advertiser, then maybe. And there's infamy too. So if you guys do negative things, it can impact your fame as well.
Is there potentially a situation in which, say, you have an alter identity and you've done a lot of good things as your hero, and then your alter identity is like, you know, some famous person? If a bad guy like leaks that information, is it potentially a concern?
I mean, keeping your identity a secret is a big piece of this. You guys haven't had to worry about it yet since your superhero identity hasn't been known. So as you guys get more famous, keeping your secret a secret may be something you have to worry about.
Hmm.
Oh, speaking of, I also noticed, like, I think so far in our group sessions, we haven't really called out some of our, what are those called? What are they're like not negatives, but
Complications.
complications. Yeah, like,
Yes.
do complications, are they things that we can actually use to, um, like, are they strictly negative, or can they be of some benefit, right? Like
They are. Yeah. No. They.
hero points and stuff.
Yes. Exactly that.
Okay, cool.
Their benefit is with hero points. So it's like if you role play your character by taking advantage of your complications, and you say, "Hey, in this fight, I would normally have punched the guy, but I actually am." Let's take an
A
example.
pacifist.
Yeah, no, that'd be a terrible complication. So, for example, if the guy controls garbage or something, he's a garbage bender. Edward is germaphobe. So if he's like, okay, I want to fight this guy, but I just am like scared of the garbage attack, then that would be like, okay, well, that's a good hero point bonus. So you could pull out with like I want hero points, which are pretty useful.
Yeah.
By playing into your complications.
I need to look up my complications again just to refresh on them, but cool.
The complications are almost. I mean, they can give you hero points directly. You can use them as a hero point generating mechanic, but also there are a lot of plot devices for me to be able to build situations for you guys.
Yeah, I like that one time when we kicked Greg really hard in the nuts, but then I like empathy healed it. Like that should have been a hero point generator right there.
In your training session, yeah. The fight that you didn't even need to have in the first place.
Yep.
That was a good sentence. I liked that.
That's what I mean. It's called empathy. The healing empathy heal is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That time I kicked Greg in the nuts and then empathy healed him was
Well,
a
I
good
think
sentence.
Jade kicked him in the nuts.
Yeah, real hard.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, Zach took the pain literally.
Yeah. And just to let him know that we owned him right there.
Yeah, I think he owned you in that whole scenario.
Speaking of Gregory, actually, he's not gonna take credit, but he's gonna say he was the major factor here. Like,
What the hell?
Dude,
Dick.
Theo's gonna
Yeah.
shut him down.
as you guys are leaving, Jeff asks Theo to stay behind because he has a specific role he wants to discuss with her. We'll skip back to Phi. So back at Phi, you meet Jeff in the lobby, just Jeff, no Theo, and he tells you guys that he has a special mission for Theo, and that she is going to be conducting this mission and be off the books for a little while.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that,
Now that we're at Phi, we should probably do Phi things like interrogations, yeah?
if you want to.
Seems like the way to go.
We have potentially interrogations for. Did we actually take Jake the Incredible Jake? With
Yeah,
us? I don't
he's
know.
there with you.
Okay, there's that guy and the Fixer, right?
So the Fixer, the standard protocol for powered suspects is that they are sedated pretty heavily until they can be put in a cell within the prison. Prison. Speaking of prison,
So Fixer's not available.
you could try to get them to limit his sedation and like have Hannah be present or something so you can talk to him if you'd like, but it's a little bit outside the norm of the procedure because usually once someone's captured, they'll sedate them, make sure they're unconscious until Hannah can. Okay, so I guess now's a good time to talk about Hannah's power. So Hannah has two powers, really. It's the same. It's a power that's okay. So she has to have two powers because of the way nullification works. So she has a nullification field around herself. It's a very powerful field. It's very hard to break. You can break it though if you roll really well. I don't have you guys roll normally because it's usually just like routine checks where you guys aren't using your powers really around Hannah. But if you try, there's a chance that you could use your power around Hannah. Her first power is just this nullification field around herself that has a fairly high chance of removing powers. Her second power is actually a affliction with a 3rd degree of transformed. And what that does is for 1 week after you have this condition, you are powerless. So she has to apply this condition to you, and you have to fail it by 3 degrees or more. But luckily for her, it is a progressive, which means it will auto upgrade itself. if it like they have to like you don't have to apply it again, and it can upgrade
Ooh.
itself. Yes, progressive is a very powerful add-on to an affliction.
I do like that.
Yeah, so if they don't get rid of it, it will get worse. Basically, is how it works. So she has a progressive affliction that will apply transformed, which is what removes their powers, and it removes them for a week. But she has to apply this. She has to like be one-on-one with this person and apply it to them to do it. And then in addition to that, at the prison, they will build a cell specifically to cater to that individual's powers. So in the case of the fixer, they're going to build an insulated cell, so electrical attacks are not going to break. They're going to make it be entirely contained so that his telekinesis is not going to affect the cell. They're probably going to have physical keys instead of electrical keys due to electricity. Each of the cells are catered to the prisoner that is housed in them. So while they're upgrading the cell to meet those conditions, they usually keep the person sedated to prevent an escape. And at least until Hannah can apply her affliction.
That sounds reasonable. Yeah, we'll leave him alone for now.
Yeah. So Hannah usually spends some time because there's a chance her affliction may fail based on the will of the person she's trying it with. So Hannah has to do this individually, but she gets a pretty good chance too because her other power disables their powers. So she's usually with people that don't have powers already. Don't forget, Hannah is also she's in her like 70s, so not the most physically fit of heroes.
So she's got like a physical fit person with her, though, right?
Yeah, she has. I mean, like guards. There's prison guards.
Okay.
Most of the guards do not have powers though, and for obvious reasons because they couldn't use them around.
Yeah. So someone who's naturally physically strong would be nice to send with Hannah.
Yeah, but I mean, they couldn't be powered strong. So, for example, Jade has a power that boosts her strength. So, if Jade is around Hannah, she doesn't get her boost to her strength. I mean, if you want to interrogate the fixer, you can, but you're going to have to break procedure a little bit.
I think I'm okay with waiting.
Yeah, we should wait. We don't need to chance it. It's fine.
Okay. So Jeff tells you Theo is on mission. You have Incredible Jake or the rest of the fixer crew that you incapacitated.
Yeah, any of them we can interrogate.
Also, what's the status on tracking down Kat?
The last time anybody saw her she snuck away. Not even the SWAT team member that was outside the building. Not even he saw her, and she wasn't picked up on the security cameras.
Okay, so we'll continue tracking her. But yeah. So we should probably start with the Incredible Jake.
Okay, he's in the interrogation room, conscious. Who wants to interrogate him?
Oh, do we get to use Jeff at all?
You can if you want.
Yeah, I mean, he's always good.
But Jeff is not just your personal interrogator. Like, he has other things to do.
But he's so good.
If you want to use Jeff, I'll say that. If you want to use Jeff, you can use him for one interrogation.
Well, not this one.
Yeah, I think we should save Jeff.
Yeah, we'll save Jeff.
I'll go in and talk to him, I guess, since I brought him back here. Why'd you come at me, bro?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Superhero you try to punch out at the warehouse
district. Yeah.
The warehouse district.
Oh yeah, I beat you up. Yeah.
Didn't quite go that way, I'd say.
I'm gonna tell all my friends.
So you're just some schmo? You're not anybody important?
I'm the Incredible Jake, and you're gonna remember me. You can find me on Instagram. It's in space. I mean underscore. In Jake Credible. It's
All
great.
right. I think probably heard enough from you.
You should follow me. I'll follow back.
Sure. I
This
wave
is
my
gonna
hand
get
like sure and
so
walk
many.
out.
So many likes. Yeah. Bye.
I don't think this guy has anything to say that we need to know.
Leave me here anyways.
Can I get a soda?
Now,
You can have water.
no Coke for you.
Not without sponsorship.
Can I do a quick EM read on him?
He has just his cell phone.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, take that from him.
Yes, take it from him.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything they want to ask him? I think he's just some schmo that tried to beat me up because he was drunk.
You want to double check his ID to make sure he's actually Jake?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Sure. You got your ID on you?
It's at the bar. I left it at the bar.
Search him.
He does have a wallet, but like he said, it is missing the ID.
Convenient.
Although you do find a credit card that does have the name Jake Jones on it.
Jake Jones.
Love the improv.
Alright, this guy is who he says he is. At least that's by his credit card. Yeah,
Do
I
we want to
think
go
we
use his credit card to buy like ourselves dinner or anything like that?
go buy ourselves a drink or two
Mhm.
after this night.
Easy, guys.
No, we're not doing that. I'm being a smartass.
I
It
think
is
we
funny
should
though.
I think we should have him wait here just to make him suffer a little bit longer. Let him think about what he did.
Do you have like a complication, Jade? Like a negative one that's involves stealing at all? I don't know. I'm just wondering. I have no idea what your comp.
You have temper as a complication. Interesting.
So if we're done with like Jake, we should probably do the fixer guys too, right?
So one got away. So there are 4 henchmen, minions, as they're called, of the fixer that you guys have in custody.
Bachelor number 1.
All right. The first one, you actually have a name on. His name is Alexander Lewis. It was provided to you after the first fight. The forensics people came and they were able to pull prints, and it matched to an Alexander Lewis. And this is Alexander Lewis.
Okay, so he was already a criminal that was in the system.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like we should send Edward in. He's the lawyer, right?
Okay.
I'm just volunteering you, but I don't know.
Sure, I can talk to the guy.
Which hat are you wearing here?
What do you mean?
Are you offering him legal advice?
No, definitely not. Don't like this guy.
Okay. So you're definitely not playing lawyer to him.
No, I'm not going to help him. I'll just go ahead and say, well, as you would imagine, you are in a lot of trouble.
He says nothing.
This is not a good start.
Nothing.
Okay, I'll tell him his name.
Roll insight.
What is my insight number? +8. Okay. That is 5 + 8, 13.
He looks up, but you don't notice anything.
Is anybody else watching like through the glass or anything like that?
I assume the rest of the crew is watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching.
There's like a technician that controls the comms, or the microphone into the room. That's it, in the room. The employee of Phi that you guys don't know.
We don't get to know any of the help at all. We're like terrible people. We don't get to know any of the background
You
actors.
want to ask him? You know Donald.
Yeah, what's this guy's name? What's our tech help name?
Uh,
We got to be less terrible. We got to learn the names of all the people helping us.
his name is Pedro Miller.
Pedro. Okay. You sure this is the way you want to play this?
He says, "I need my phone call."
You don't get a phone call.
Then my lawyer.
You don't get a lawyer.
I know my rights.
Are you in a police station right now?
I got nothing to say.
It's not the way to handle this, man.
You want to roll persuasion?
Sure, I'll give it that a shot. I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot better here. Persuasion is +0.
Oh shoot! Maybe I should be doing this. I have intimidation and persuasion.
Yeah, my intimidation is 0. My persuasion is 0. My deception is only 4.
Okay, I'll take the next
Yeah.
one.
That's okay. So how about we just, good cop, bad cop here? It's like, all right, well, you don't want to talk to me. I'm gonna let you talk to my friend. I'll step out.
Knock on the glass.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
How's this gonna look?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in and intimidate. So I'll come in and say, "Hey, we're gonna hold you here indefinitely until you give us some answers, and we want to know what your affiliation with the Fixer is."
As intimidation?
Yeah.
All right. What's your roll?
Not good. Total of 11.
He says, "I ain't gotta tell you nothing. Give me my
What?
lawyer or go away."
Well, I guess we'll just hold you here indefinitely, unless you want a shot at getting out of here. You're gonna have to give us some answers.
I did nothing wrong.
This is persuasion.
Are you on a roll persuasion?
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
Oh my god, dude. Okay, I've just got rolls, so I got 9 total on that one. So rolling like super duper low.
He says, "Do you got something you want to offer me?"
That's a good question, guys. I don't even know what we're working with here. I guess we could offer him a chance at a chance at freedom, really, a chance at getting out. So
No, I mean, like, it's a plea deal.
yeah,
We won't throw you into the pit of sorrows.
pretty much. Like, yeah, you might actually have a chance in the justice system, but otherwise you're going to be kept indefinitely here.
There is detainment, but there is, that there is not indefinite detainment within Phi.
He doesn't.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
make sure that you know that you're not telling the truth.
Yeah, and I'll roll for it if I have to.
Yeah, that's fine. It's I'm gonna say routine because he's not the wittiest of criminals.
Okay.
He's open to the idea of a deal.
Give up the name of the person who took the briefcase, and we won't throw you in jail.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think? That's not a bad idea.
I would say the lead, from my point of view, again, I'm stepping into this fresh eyes, and I don't know if I can even input DM. I'm sitting here in the background.
You don't have to be quiet.
But I would think maybe we, look into finding out who it was that took the case, if they have any secondary locations or a fallback point that they'd have.
And who is
Maybe
the
find-
benefactor?
Yeah.
We got 3 points there, right? Benefactor, fallback locations, and guy who took the case. I mean, also some of the technology, but we already kind of know about some of that stuff. We just know it's missing.
Maybe who's supplying any of the tech. If something has been outside of their capabilities of producing, maybe they're getting outside
We know they're
help.
stealing it, but maybe they've got inside people helping them steal it or something.
What do you guys think is top priority on that one? I'm thinking the briefcase guy, being able to track him down, if we can get a lead on him, would probably be good.
Yeah. Or wherever the benefactor is, because that's where he's going.
Yeah. Okay, so let's ask this guy about. I want to ask the guy about the briefcase. So, well, actually, he won't even know because he wasn't witness to it, right? This guy got knocked out before that even happened.
Correct.
So let's ask him about the benefactor. Yeah. What do you know about the benefactor?
Before we talk about any kind of thing like this,
Damn it, you saw through it.
I want it in writing. I want to go free.
This guy wants to go free. What do you guys think?
Do we have the authority to offer that?
Yes.
Oh.
He's just one of the henchmen,
Eh,
right?
I got a better idea. How about we go ask his companions first, and we play them off one another. Why should this guy go free? We only need one of them, and whoever demands the least in order for information, that's the one who gets to get the best deal, and the rest of them get the book thrown at them.
Ha. From you.
Yeah, we'll offer you a reduced sentence at best, but if you're not going to cooperate, then one of the other guys is going to cooperate.
We'll see.
All right.
Worst case scenario, we could always offer we'll take you on the deal if it provides actual evidence, or if it pans out.
So should we go talk to the other people then?
There's 2 others.
3.
Was there 3 total or 4 total?
There's 4 total.
4 total.
It's going to take a bit.
Is there any rolls or anything that we could roll to check to see who's maybe the newest member of the group? Maybe they'd be more willing to spill the beans.
You have their age-ish. I mean, you don't. The only information you had about any of them was this first guy, because he was the only one in the system. The other 3 are not in the system.
No fingerprints whatsoever.
They have them, but they're not tied to any crimes.
So yeah, who would be the youngest start there? Since the one person who's in the system.
Yeah,
Didn't
you,
pan
you
out?
have their
Mm.
age physically, but you like visually, I should say.
We need to threaten these guys with more. I was just thinking now, like, you know what? They didn't all see what happened. We could say that they're being charged with the murder of a police officer because in one of the other, they're all part of the same team, and in one of the rooms they didn't see, one of their buddies shot a cop, and the cop died. So they're all because they're all part of the same team. They're all guilty of murdering a cop. So it's life without parole at a minimum, maybe the death sentence.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess there's our spiel
Yeah.
on the other guys.
No going back from it once we start. We can't do it.
But they're all in 4 separate rooms, right? So we can always change it up for each room if it's not working.
Shake down the youngest with life in prison.
Let's
He has the
do,
most to lose.
let's do it.
So the youngest, physically, next.
Yeah.
The person that you walk into the room, he has not given a name or anything like that, so you don't know what to call him. He appears to be about 25. I don't know who's walking in or who's.
I guess I'm the only one with the potential like intimidation and persuasion. It's just not normally like my attitude.
And are you going in as your persona? I'm assuming. Do you have a name?
Do I have a name?
Yeah, a superhero name.
Oh no, I keep it hidden though.
Okay, yeah. So just unnamed hero.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does the city have a name for him?
We'll get to that. That's
Okay.
the next thing we're gonna do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What do the people on the street call you?
Well, I mean, my if they recognize me, my character's name is Zach Cooper.
Yeah, if you weren't wearing a mask, they might.
Oh, so I'm wearing a mask.
Assuming you are, you could take it off if you'd like.
You
But-
want to be Zach Cooper, but then they'd recognize
Yeah,
you.
then they would associate Jack Cooper with a spy interrogation.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of like the other question was like, who you walking in there as? You walking in there as you gonna throw the book at him or throw the book at him? How you throwing the book at him?
That book knocked out 2 different people.
Just threaten them with the
Oh,
book.
I should say which one is which. So the young person is the one that was taken out by the SWAT team.
Okay.
Incapacitated by the SWAT team. Taking out sounds like they killed. Yeah, he was incapacitated by the SWAT team. You guys never saw this person.
Gotcha. Well, Justin, are you gonna go in and start interrogating him?
Oh, yeah, sure. I want to streamline that spiel that our lawyer just talked about.
Wait, are we gonna skip this role play? I'm cool with it.
Well, I'll ask him his name. And I want to open. Okay, so, hey,
That's it? Hey,
It's a good start.
so we got to talk. Let's start. What's your name?
you can call me Scott.
Okay, Scott. Here's the deal. We need to know who this benefactor is, and we are wondering if you'd be willing to help us with anything you know.
Who?
The benefactor.
Is that a hero?
The benefactor is someone that you've been working for with the fixer.
You think he tells me anything?
Did you know anything about him?
Insight check on do you think he tells me anything? Does he know this dude? And I'll roll that if I'm the other room. If
Is this guy lying?
Go for it. I have 7 insight.
okay.
Am I actually doing the insight check?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Your roll.
Cool. Well, I know. It's just that he said insight check.
I
and
said it.
didn't
You guys
know
can
if was
both
a
do it if
thing.
you like.
Oh, I'll do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I got a 24 total.
Yeah, that's. You're,
I got a 27.
Damn, dude.
you can tell that there is some truth behind it, but that is not a full truth.
Damn it, Scott.
Scott, you're not telling me the whole truth, so are you gonna help us out or not?
I mean, he tells me mission details, but I don't know who he's doing the missions for.
You mean the fixer?
Yeah,
Okay, what's your stake in all this? Why are you even helping him?
he pays me.
That's it?
Why do you work here?
When did you start working for the fixer?
He hired me like 8 months ago.
How many jobs did you go on in 8 months?
I don't know, 10 maybe?
Okay, and did you get suspicious about any of those jobs?
Suspicious of what?
Well, I don't know, man. Like, are they getting increasingly hard? Can you connect something to do with the benefactor?
I wasn't expecting shootouts. I tried to leave after one of those, but he's a scary guy.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get too much out of it. This guy's the youngest, so he's the greenest, but he's been with him for 8 months, right? So
Threaten him with life in prison.
yeah, so I'm gonna give him the spiel that we'll streamline that spiel about the whole murder of a cop and accessory to murder and all that stuff. So streamline spiel.
Streamlined spiel.
Any more you'd like to tell us now?
So now I want to say yeah. Is there anything?
Deception.
Going to roll. Okay. Total of 14.
He burst into tears. I'm so sorry. I don't want anyone to get hurt. What do I need to do? I can tell you anything.
Well, you got to help us out. So there's a few things that we need to know in order to move forward, and that is if you know anything about the benefactor or anything about the technology that you guys were stealing.
Anything about the guys in the other
And
rooms too?
Yeah, also the names of your team so that we can make sure and put all this together.
I'll tell you anything you want. You want their names? We don't call each other by name. I can tell you what we call each other.
Yeah, let's do that. What do you call each other, Scott?
We just chose names from the zodiac. They call me Taurus. What you got? Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Who? I don't know who you have in the other room.
Ask him to describe him, and then we can just compare like who he's talking about. So we would have like Goon 1 is the one that's in the system. Who is his? What is his zodiac?
Well, I don't think we even need to go that route. And
But do we care?
yeah, exactly. Like, unless he has anything to say about these guys. But to follow the interrogation, well, if there's anything you need to tell us about any of them, then you can just name them and let us know. But what about the technology you guys were stealing?
What do you want to know? Just I'm so sorry.
I'm wondering, guys, if we should ask about the missing 4 and if he recalls stealing anything like that.
The missing 4? Got it. Missing 4. Yeah, go for it.
The missing 4 technologies. Sorry, I don't recall what those were to ask directly in character.
I'm not gonna be mean and make you roll.
It just happened a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Well, and someone here has the eclectic memory.
It's not eclectic, but I like the sound of that.
So yes, you found 2 of the technologies there. The prosthetic mind control device. You found the virtual reality dongle, whatever. You made the connection that the laptop type device that the fixer threw to his friend was the energy regulating phasing object. The other pieces of missing tech, there was 2 weapon tech devices, an advanced quantum CPU, and Project Gemini, and some advanced laptops.
Okay.
Project Gem? That's another Zodiac thing.
No, well, Project Gemini was from Cooper Corp. They stole it from there. So I want to ask him, did you ever see or use any of the technology that you guys stole?
I mean, yeah, I saw it. Sometimes I played with it. They had a really cool VR thing. The fixer really didn't like that though.
Was it an implanted VR?
No, it's it goes like on your temple and
Cool.
Yeah, so it's not like a headset, but
dongle. What'd you call that? I don't know. Like,
I was thinking like a Black Mirror, like they have those things they put on the side of the head.
Yes. That's a. Maybe I pulled it from that subconsciously. I like Black Mirror a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Good show.
Good.
do you know if the fixer sold those things or did you guys keep them?
Yeah, he sold some of them. He wouldn't let me come though.
Oh, some of them. How many is some of them? 1, 2, 3.
3? Yeah, 3. He sold 3 of them.
Can you recall which devices or what they were like, the ones that he sold?
I know the only one that I saw him going to sell was this like armor plate that goes over your whole body.
Okay. That's the only one you. But what about the other two that you think he sold?
I think he sold the gun and some like big box.
Okay, so we got a gun and a big box and an armor plate. Now, did you guys have another location, or just that warehouse?
I didn't see another one.
You guys have any other questions that you think we should ask him?
Maybe how long ago he sold them, so that we have a timeline of how old the information is.
Yeah, you've been with him for 8 months, right, Scott? So in that time, like, how soon did he? How recently did he sell these the technology?
The gun and the armor thing was right after I started. I think that's why he didn't want to take me. But the box one, he was really secretive about. It was just like a week ago.
What would the box be? Do we have an idea?
I don't know that we do. I mean, he just read you all of those.
I'll give that one to you. From what he's describing and what you know, it was probably Project Gemini.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you're the one who has seen it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Gemini, the plate, and some sort of gun.
When the fixer stole Project Gemini, he left you a ransom note, and the ransom note said, "Come alone without the cops, or I'm gonna sell Project Gemini."
Right.
Do you know if it was always the same buyer? Is that another interesting question? Or was there different buyers each time?
Or if they went to a central location to sell things.
Well, he never got to go. He already said he doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm kind of feeling like we should probably just end the interrogation. I feel like we got the information we need, unless there's anything else that's actually useful. We discover the technology that's potentially sold. This guy doesn't know anything about the benefactor and doesn't know anything about another location. Is there anything else you want to share, Scott, about the others that you were working with that we should probably know about?
Did you kill my friend?
I don't think anyone died.
Besides the cop.
No, I mean, after we got all the gold from the bank, like, not all of us came back. Did you kill my friend?
Oh yeah, we didn't kill anyone. That
Aquarius.
Time, did we?
Is that cat?
Oh yeah. So hey, is Aquarius a female?
Yeah, she was the only girl.
Okay. No, she's still alive, and we need to find her. So this is why we're asking if there's anything you know about the others. She's actually helping us, so
Oh, he doesn't need to know that.
I want him to know that because he cares about her, right?
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
She's okay though.
yeah, she's okay. I mean,
Can I help too?
yeah, that's why we're talking to you. So if there's anything else you know, please share it, Scott.
The fixer. You don't want to touch him.
Like physically?
He's
Yeah,
got a
he-
contact.
He'll shock you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I think we've run out of steam with Scott. I don't know if you guys have anything else that you think we should ask.
No, I think we're good there.
Okay, Scott. Thank you for working with us. We're gonna need to hold you here for a little bit longer while we finish up. We'll be in touch.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna leave, and so I think I'm not sure if we want to follow up with the other ones, like if we're gonna get any other information or not. I half feel like we, with this many goons, that we just had this many chances to try to crack one. But then again, there's that Alexander guy, so I don't know.
We should probably
Here.
talk to all of them if we're going to.
I'm gonna, for time's sake, the next one stays completely silent. Will not talk at all after several attempts to prevent you from just role playing silence.
Over and over and over
yeah.
again.
Yeah, that was one of my other things too. Like for time's sake, like how do we streamline this? Because
So next one completely says nothing. The one after that, he does talk, but only asking for lawyer, only asking for phone call. Does not say anything else. So you have Alexander and Scott.
Now we can go back to Scott now and just say, hey, we got to deal with one of your buddies. If you're not gonna get to go free, but if you can give us a little bit more, they can go a long way towards leniency.
Not Scott, the other one.
Oh, sorry, Alexander. Yeah, my mistake.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely, we could do that. I want to streamline that spiel on Alexander, and then if I need to roll anything for intimidation, persuasion, let me know.
Okay.
So, lawyer spiel, streamline Alexander. You hear what I just said? What do you think about that?
The lawyer spiel being you killed a cop.
No.
Well, that part too, but also the part where, hey, one of your buddies just cut a deal, so your leverage is a lot less. You can still have a little bit to offer, but you're not walking free on this anymore.
This sounds like intimidation. I don't know. I got persuasion and deception.
Well, roll once to see deception to see if that actually lands.
My God, guys.
The killed a cop part.
Okay, I'm gonna use my luck to reroll.
Okay. See how he does.
I rolled dude. I don't even think it matters. I shouldn't even be doing this right now. Like, my bonuses don't matter. I'm literally just rolling 1s and 4s. Oh my God. I had one good roll tonight. Everything else has been like 2, 3, 4, and I had like 117 tonight earlier. But
So I'm going to remind you of an advantage you guys have, I think, forgotten, that you have Jeff there to help as well. One time.
Oh, I thought we were saving him for
the
what's
whole arc or something. Like,
No. Just for today, this interrogation. This set of interrogation.
Well, why don't we use him for Alexander then?
because we have no other interrogations to do. So yeah. Okay, we'll pull Jeff in. I don't want to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, we're floundering here.
I'm just gonna roll a nat 1 and then just walk out. That's what I just did. Sorry, I wasted your time, Alexander. I'm gonna back out. Sorry.
Yeah, he sees through your lies. He's like, there's no cop that died.
Yeah, we're two.
I don't need to make a deal. There's no case against me.
You got nothing on me.
You're a bad cop.
So let's see how well Jeff reads this guy.
Come on, Jeff.
Rolled a nat 1. Okay.
It's contagious.
Yeah. So
Getting
Jeff
nowhere, see?
comes down to the room to listen to his thoughts.
And then thinks about Coca-Cola. God damn it, Jeff.
He gets to the room and he decides he needs a drink, and he spends all afternoon in the cafeteria drinking Coke.
There it is.
That Coke.
All right. Does anyone else want to take a crack at Mr. Alexander? Because yeah.
My persuasion and investigation is all just like +1.
I mean, you can do what he said as well. That is an option.
Wait, couldn't Jade just go in there and just kind of hit him in the face a few times and then like talk to him when he's weak?
Yeah.
You could just cut the man a deal and, I don't know, not resort to
There's no deal. I don't want to deal with this guy
captive.
walks. That's for sure.
Yeah. So he said he'll tell you what he knows about the benefactor if you let him go free.
You could lie.
Yeah, we could just tell him sure, and then not let him go free.
I mean,
He wants it in writing.
Well, we can burn the contract.
I mean, it's true. Like, he's not. Yeah.
We are.
you can get him lost in the system, but how ethical is that? I'm not there, so I can't make these choices for you. But I'm saying, don't murder Hobo.
I can't do it. My character can't do it.
I guess I'll go in there and do the same spiel and roll just to see if I can roll a high number.
Well, he's already seen through the lie, so I mean, if you have to,
Oh,
roll
I
a
guess that's
fairly
true.
high number.
I guess that's true. He's already
I-
seen through the
No,
lies.
that's right. No, he was just bad. He was like he's not really a cop or anything. He's just terrible. I'm telling you the truth this time. Yeah. So if you want to try to the same lie,
Don't do it.
I
it
don't
will
think
be a
that's
more
gonna...
difficult check this time.
Okay. Well, no, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, you could do a whole new thing. You can intimidate him like you're gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah, you can go a different.
Go in there, dim the lights, unplug the cameras. So look, I have a different approach than my friends.
yes.
You're gonna tell me what I want to know, or I'm just gonna beat you till you're dead. Your boss killed my brother, and now you're going to die.
Oh my God.
You do wait. That's
You
actually
killed
on,
my
on
brother.
brand. You have temper as a complication, so that's not, and justice as well. Temper, very Tell me what I want to know.
It could be a violent brand of justice with a short temper. Getting the runaround all day from all these goons. You just snap on him.
Yeah,
We're peer pressuring you, Jade. You don't have to do this, but it sounds kind of cool if you want to.
I'm down. Sure. All right.
So, you know, like before you do this, that it is not in the from your legal training when you were with Gregory, that this is not something that is like in the
I would not approve.
not of FI's operating procedures.
But if Jade does this, she gets a hero point, right? Because it's with her complications.
Uh,
And she could use that hero point to get away with it.
it
right?
depends if it works, but yeah.
My brother died for this stuff.
Yeah, play your character.
Maybe go talk. Like, is there someone who's in charge of what's happening right now? Like, what's
Their
the
boss is
current?
Jeff. So the guy who is in the
Jeff's drinking Coke, man. He's out.
in the cafeteria drinking
He rolled a
Coke.
nat 1 and just bailed.
I mean,
Yeah, I
maybe
got
talk
nothing,
to
guys.
Jeff and explain the plan, and then get his sign off on it. Or don't go in there. Just unplug the camera.
Yeah, there'll be no. Yeah, I'll go in there and be unethical. Why not?
Okay. So you walk in.
I crack my fingers,
All right.
slam my hands down on the desk. I do things a little bit differently.
Are you going to? This is an intimidation check. Are you going to try to intimidate the info out of him, or do you want to just punch him?
Punch him first.
Punch him. Okay, I'll punch him in the face.
Okay. Roll attack.
Oh, I got a nat 1.
What is this guy? What is this guy? Wait, use your luck and re-roll that. This is garbage.
Okay, I'll use my luck.
Worst interrogation ever.
10 plus 3. I got 13.
You hit him.
Cool.
'Cause he is literally bound to the table.
I unplugged the cameras already, just
Yes,
just
yeah,
so
yeah,
that, you know.
Your punch knocks him out. He's unconscious now.
Oh god.
All right, let's just pretty the scene and leave, guys. I think we've spent enough time with this guy. Holy goodness.
Because you are super strong, and he is just a normal guy. Yeah, your punch literally knocked him out.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Should have started with torture. Break his fingers.
It's so Jade just walked in there, turned out the lights, and knocked the guy out.
Maybe a mild concussion.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
This is for not giving us answers, bitch.
You didn't even ask him anything, did you? No, you just cracked your knuckles and punched him.
I'm pretty satisfied with the way this has gone. Can we move on from the Alexander now?
Okay. Are we good to fast forward? Is there anything else you guys want to do?
I don't know, guys. I don't think there's anything else that we...
Anything you have like a code name now for the missing minion, but that's it.
Oh, like the laptop guy or whatever?
Yeah, laptop guy you have a code name for him.
What's his code name?
Leo.
I knew you were going to say it. Okay, it's Leo. And then we know of the tech that was sold.
Yes.
But we got no leads on the benefactor. No,
Because that guy had, the impenetrable, luck or whatever. Everything was just nat 1s against him, so... And we just punched him and we left.
bastard. Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything else to do
Okay.
with those goons.
If you guys have nothing left with the goons, or
Oh, I think I'm gonna maybe try to heal Alexander's wounds so that it's not obvious that we punched him and he
Smart.
just seems passed out.
he goes from unconscious. He kind of stirs a little bit, and he's like, "What happened?"
Well, Jade farted and you passed out, so I don't know.
I don't. What? I don't. That doesn't seem right. I'm not telling you guys anything. I can't trust you.
Yeah, and we apparently can't interrogate you either, so let's leave this guy.
We'll leave you to rot.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna fast forward. So the next day, you are surprised to see when you guys come into the office. What's his name? I don't remember his name.
Oh, the
Frank.
guy with Frank. I
Frank
knew
the
it.
Muppet, as Theo called him.
It's all about that AI.
Yes, he is setting up in the lobby of Phi the new AI system, SONNI.
Mm-hmm.
He's setting it up, and he goes, try to remember his voice. Oh, hi guys. I just set up Sonny. Try him out. He's great.
We try out Sunny.
There's an interface. It's a holographic interface. You get I don't know. We'll do something like Gideon from the Arrowverse.
Oh, like we verbally talk to Sunny.
Yes, it is a voice.
Can I put my hand through him?
Yes.
So I try to put my hand through him. Whoa.
It says, "Whoa, buddy, what are you doing?"
You haven't even bought me dinner yet.
Wow, that's
feels
awesome.
So weird.
You can feel that?
Oh, I can feel everything.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's cool. Do you
I think
know
so.
everything?
Yeah. The Owen Sonny is omnipotent.
Sunny,
What?
what do you know about the benefactor?
Oh, there's plenty of benefactors. I've recorded 238,000.
The fixer.
Yeah,
The Muppets.
that was a great TV show. What do you want to know about it?
Insight check to see if this is actually going to get us anywhere. Or if this is going to be an AI loop.
I have all the stored knowledge on the internet available.
Internet, yes.
Chat GPT.
Oh, we really need to know. Like, we could probably tie some connections on the technology.
Track recent sources of the tech that's being stolen and see if it has any correlation.
Because we also know like some of it was stolen within the Gemini was sold within like the last week.
Mm.
Yeah, we should see if there's anything.
Any sales reports?
Yeah, what can you tell us about these technologies? And any recent information about them?
Oh, you want the whole list? Okay, well, let me start at the top. I mean, the scans that we've taken of the Fixer's current state, we were able to determine pretty conclusively that the virtual reality device, as well as the prosthetic tech, were implanted directly into his head. This had to have been done somewhat in a strange manner, because the scars left on his head were not generated from the implantation of this device. It had to have been done using the phasing tech. That means that the phasing tech was used in combination with the quantum computer in order to create this phased surgery. It's great. Phi has started research into a similar technology, so we can develop something too. Continuing down the list, the neural disruptor and the ablative armor, those have been marked missing for several months now, but we've seen mention of them in several intercepted phone communications from a reputable source, linking them to a known criminal working out of Manhattan. Continuing on to Project Gemini, we actually haven't heard anything about Project Gemini. That's unusual. Is it called something else?
What was the name of the known criminal?
Leo? The one that has it?
No.
This is the blade of armor and the other one.
Yeah.
Some sort of known criminal. So
Oh, Alexander?
no
Oh.
one that we have.
Oh, okay.
This was stuff that was sold.
Sean Burton is his name. And then a picture flashes on the screen. Jade, roll insight.
I got 4 plus 7. So 11.
You recognize this person. You don't know him by Sean Burton, though. You know him by the name that he called him, or that other people called him when you were around him. The Fence.
That guy?
I was hoping you would make that connection without the help of Sonny, but because you literally know someone who trades in stolen stuff, and you have this whole time.
Works buying
yeah.
presumably stolen goods and reselling them. Maintains and enforces a strict code of conduct for the criminal element in his
Yeah, I
region.
guess I never brought him up.
Nope.
I haven't been helpful at all.
I'm gonna put that in our notes.
The Fence.
The Fence. Yeah.
Hey, are you the note taker now, Alex?
I
you
have
been
redesigned the Google Doc and made it like headered and everything, so like you can click directly into people. It's all sortable and
Wow.
stuff. It's all real nice. So yeah, no, I'm gonna.
This is nice. I like the events session note. Okay.
Nice.
Outside Fi. Cool. That's
And we're
pretty
doing session 6, or no wait, 7. Sorry. Warehouse Raid Part 3. This should have been a sequel.
Part 3, Electric Boogaloo. Was that part 2?
No, that's Part 2.
Okay.
And then the last one, after he shows you the
Fence.
after it shows you the picture of the fence, he says, and the last one on the list, the laptops were actually committed by the local store manager. He was caught about 3 months later,
Wow.
2 days ago.
Round of applause for Sunny.
Anytime, guys.
Thanks for the insight, dude.
Bet he wish he hadn't have done that.
No, he's facing jail time.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you steal fudge.
Oh. Do.
Most of the time.
Whistles innocently.
I've been told to also notify all incoming heroes of the introduction of the codename system, too. I've developed codenames for all of the heroes here
Oh.
in order to help each of you remember all of the people that we've introduced.
Do we just get like a Borg number?
7 of 8. 14 of 23.
Yeah. We have a pod of like 4, right? So
Is there anyone you'd like to know the codename for?
What's your code name, Sonny?
I'm Sunny.
You don't get a code name?
Codename Sunny.
Okay.
SUNNY.
SONNI. It's semi
omnipotent.
neural network interface. Yeah.
What's my code name?
Oh, you're Blink.
Nice. I like it.
That's my code name.
You're the librarian.
All right. Works for me.
I need a code name, Sunny. What's up?
You're Spectacle.
Okay, I'm the spectacle.
Nice. Good ones.
What's Theo's code name?
Theo's Bubbles.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. I like it.
Wait, what's Jeff's code name?
Jeff is Keeper.
What's Gregory's?
Gregory's Hoplite.
Hoplite? Not.
Are we allowed to edit other people's code names?
Unfortunately, you can only edit your own.
No.
These are only code names for FIOPs.
You can use them publicly if you'd like, but internally, yes.
Yeah, we don't have code names for other people, so cool.
Do we have any other questions for Sunny since he's here?
Oh, also, Zach, you have an inquiry that is arrived. I can provide it for you digitally if you'd like, or there's a physical copy available at your desk.
A physical copy?
Yeah, it's eyes only, though. It has to be destroyed after you look at it.
Alright.
I can provide that copy here if you'd like, though. You asked several days ago about people who had the resurrection power.
Yes.
It's available.
Okay, cool. It has to be destroyed, so I can only look at it once. Digital copy, right? Send me a digital copy, I'll check it out.
I can share it with you here, or you can look at the physical copy that's located in your office.
Sure, just share it here, that's fine.
There's 10 names on the list. Some of them are redacted, some of them are unknown.
Okay.
Yours is the 10th. Do you want me to go through all of them?
I want to record all of them, for sure.
It's eyes only, so it is strictly against the rules to record this.
What do you mean it's against the rules to record?
You can, remember it, that's okay, but you cannot write it down. I mean, you can write it down for, the player notes, that's fine, but...
Your character would be breaking the rules of Phi.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is, highly sensitive information, so you're not supposed to... It's not supposed to leave the company or be... You had to get permission to get this, and that's why it took so long.
Oh, no, that's totally fine. Yeah, I just want to be able to look at it so I can take it as player notes.
Gotcha.
Because, I mean, a day passes for Zach, and it's 2 weeks for me, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read the list?
Unless there's something worth, digging into, I may as well just, get a copy of the list, and I can look at it in the notes.
I spent all this time making you a list.
Read me the list, Sonny.
Thank you, Sonny.
Anytime, I'd love to. First one is just a suspected.
Justin. Oh, just as suspected.
It's just a suspected user. It's not a confirmed.
Wait, Sonny. Increase pitch by 1. Just kidding. Keep going. I'm just kidding, Sonny.
I can do it if you like.
Yeah.
I'm happy to.
Alright, go ahead and read the list, Sonny.
The first one, his name's Kyle Martin. He's just suspected, though. He was shot and presumed dead, but he woke up in the morgue.
Okay.
The second one...
Wait, Sonny, can you read it like you're Yoda?
I can, if you'd like.
No.
Nope. Just wanted to see if you could.
Here's an interesting thing to add. I listened to a podcast, and they have a AI in theirs named Buddy,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked when they first met Buddy, they asked him to read it as if he were Sean Connery, but also a whale, and that became the social media name of their whole. So whale Sean Connery is their how you get a hold of them on Instagram is their and it
That's
became
pretty
a
good.
whole plot arc trying to process what it is to talk like whale Sean Connery. It's funny that I see you guys going down that path too.
Yeah.
Kyle Martin is number 1. Number 2 is actually, you probably have heard of him, Keanu Reeves. He was killed by a fan about 15 years ago.
And got resurrected.
Yeah, he came back.
Okay.
That's why they called it Matrix Resurrections.
Yeah. Oh,
That was exactly what it was.
what do you know about the architect, Sonny?
In the movie The Matrix Resurrections?
Stop.
No, the real architect.
Oh, Frank. Yeah. He's standing right here.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. He's your creator. Yeah. Okay. Back to the list.
Next is Daniel. Redacted last name. He drowned after falling into a Denver reservoir. Next, Emily Lopez. But she's
I-
only suspected.
I want to know if Luke actually Googled if there's a reservoir in Denver.
I did not.
Okay.
How did Emily die?
Hers is just suspected. We don't have details on the death. It's just been reported that she may have it.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to read me the next one as the Hulk.
The Hulk? Hulk Hogan?
No, the Hulk from
The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, the Incredible Hulk. I don't know what if our lore actually has that in this.
I think
book
the
or not,
Incredible
but-
Hulk was around before 1970.
What does the Hulk sound like?
Yeah, it was
Oh, smash! Thor like smoldering fire, but I don't know.
Anastasia Rostova.
Oh,
Smash.
Whoa.
Smash
She is
her
actually a Russian agent.
Natasha
Smash.
Romanov?
Rostova.
Rostava, I got that one. Okay, Sonny, next one. Please read it in Patrick Stewart's voice from Star Trek.
The next one's actually completely redacted.
God damn it.
Would you still like me to read it as Patrick Stewart?
Yes.
That's redacted.
Thank you, Sonny. Thank you very much.
Sonny, you need to work on your Patrick Stewart a little bit, but still.
No, it was
okay.
good. It was good. It was very good, Sonny.
One, I want you to impersonate Nigel.
Nigel Thornberry?
No. My Nigel.
No, I like that better.
better.
No, Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry. Okay.
So you caught me out of I have never seen that show. So I
Ah, damn it.
Wow, Thornberries. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's good.
Come on, Sonny. You're supposed to know
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, you're omniscient.
Sonny does know everything.
My
and
butt.
Sonny does an incredible impersonation of Nigel Thornberry and says Jane Chen, but DM here cannot do that. I can do Australian. Jane Chin. Yes, Jane Chin.
All right. How'd Jane die?
She was actually executed from her government.
Hardcore.
Why?
She was protesting a specific event,
Mm.
My goodness.
and the government didn't quite like that.
All right.
Which government was this?
This is the Chinese government.
Yeah, okay.
The next two are both unknown. We have, accounts from witnesses that claim that people may have been resurrecting in this specific area, but we don't have any name associated with those accounts. We do have a location, though.
For both 8 and 9.
Yes, 8 and 9, unknown names, but we have witness accounts that place that there may be someone with those set of powers in that area.
Sure. Where was that?
One was in Brazil, and one was in South Africa.
Okay.
And you're number 10, Zach.
That's right, Sonny. Okay.
And that was just for your own.
This was Zach's query
Okay.
Yeah, I put in a request, trying to track down others
to the Power
who-
Archive.
Yeah, trying to track down others who have the resurrection.
You just wanted to know.
Well, because I could be resurrected. So,
Yes, Jeff mentioned that it was a rare power.
and so I'm only 10th on the list of all that they know about those that auto resurrect themselves after a time. So I was like thinking about getting this list in case we need to know about it. And it turns out that the number 2 baddie we gotta keep an eye out for is Keanu Reeves. So to know,
Keanu Reeves is a villain.
right?
Should I mark him down as one?
No, Sonny, this is just for my list of villains.
Is this a joke?
Yes.
I can buy popcorn for this fight. It'll be one of the ages.
Yeah. Cool. So, was there anything else we were doing?
Is there anything you'd like for me to work on? I have an analytics program for each of you. I can help you work on issues you'd like, or problems you need help solving.
Can you help me find somebody that I want to locate?
Of course, I can run a facial recognition search anywhere in the city.
I'd like to find Tommy. I can't remember his last
Chen.
name.
Tommy Chen, I can find him.
Cool.
While you're at it, Sonny, let's see if you can track down Kat.
Cat? I need more than that.
Well, we have video of her. She was just at Phi with us not too long ago, so we could cross-reference that video for facial recognition like you're doing for Tommy.
Facial recognition on a cat?
Oh God.
There's many cat videos online.
We're gonna have to like show Sonny who this is by actually like pulling up the video footage, aren't we?
Sonny, can you pull up the video footage where the lawyer got turned into a cat because of the filter? That's a good one.
I love that video. That's one of my favorites. He's not a cat. Ha 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 ha.
This is making me think of the cat from Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
That's just the vibes I'm getting, and I'm loving it. It's good.
Oh, that was the new animated one with Chris Evans?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't see it,
Good.
but it looked funny.
You're a lawyer too. I can make you into a cat in future calls if you'd like.
Well, let's not do that just right this moment, but
Go ahead and scan the internet and change it so all of his business cards have a cat face. Funny, that'd be great. Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like me to look up, or any more code names you'd like to hear? I have code names for everybody, including the fixer. You just caught him. I already have a code name for him.
is it not the Fixer?
No,
Sure, what's his code name?
Discharge.
Oh,
That's good.
because he has diarrhea.
He does. I can send a medical professional to him.
Nope, not necessary.
We'll let him suffer.
Oh, that's not very ethical.
Well, sometimes I'm not very ethical.
Someone should ask Sonny how he comes up with code names. Did he already explain this?
How do you come up with code names, Sonny?
Code names are generated by a complex algorithm built into me by Frank. It would take me quite some time to explain, but basically it's representative of the powers they use along with their personality. At least as far as the information I've been provided. Sometimes I have to guess.
Thanks, Sonny.
Ah, I found Tommy. He's at his house.
Oh, sweet. I guess I could go talk to him, but I'm assuming I'll save that for next session.
Okay. If you guys don't have anything else you want to ask Sonny, there's one more thing I want to do before we end. Sonny offers up his analytics program for all of you. So if you wanted to if you want to ask him questions that would take a little bit more time or anything like that. The next day, so you head back to Phi. Like, you occasionally will see in the hall some of the other heroes that you met. You'd see Janie. Hannah doesn't work in the Phi headquarters, but you'd see Andrea from time to time. You'd see Gregory. And occasionally, you guys had been talking to Gabe regularly after he'd been helping with the fixer. He went with you guys to the fixer warehouse. This day, though, you don't see him. And not too much later, you get an email, and it's directed towards the entire Phi hero division. And it's what sounds eerily similar to a suicide note. And Gabe is a direct report of Janie. And so Janie went and investigated at his house, and it had been destroyed. Like a bomb went off there. It wasn't like it imploded or anything. It wasn't like...
Not a literal bomb, a metaphorical bomb.
Yes, it was more like a fire bomb went off. That's a better way to put it. The inside was destroyed by fire. The structure itself was still there, but the inside was almost completely destroyed by fire. However, during the investigation, as they were cleaning up from the detonation, they found like under a hutch, they found the letters SZS, like freezer burned into the floor. And they deduce fairly quickly that this is probably a note left by Gabe, and it's in reference to the Russian superpower agency. So it stands for the Superpower Protection Service, SCS, in Russian, and it's frozen into the floor under the cabinet. It implies that, and there's no body found, so it's implied that if he is dead, he was killed by SZS, or they took him and destroyed his place.
Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna, in these last 5 minutes, I'm gonna let you guys decide what you want to do in your next arc. So there's two options you have.
Hold on, you said it was S like Z as in zebra S?
Yeah, SZS.
Even though it's Superpower Protection Service of Russia?
It's Superpower Protection Service in English. In Russian, it's, I can't pronounce it.
So it's in Cyrillic. It's a different thing.
Yeah. So like the FSB is the Russian words, right? Or the KGB is Russian.
Well, the KGB was the Soviet Union one, and then
Yeah.
it's the FSB now.
But
But I don't know if I think those are both the American translation.
No, they're not. This is
Are they
something I
not?
researched. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So, I mean, they're the English letters, but they're in the order of the words in Russian, and the
Russian spelling.
yeah. So SZS in English, translation from Russian, but the word in English is Superpowered Protection Service.
Cool.
Yeah. So you have 2 arcs you can go down. You guys get to pick. So either you can continue to look into the benefactor and push more into the background of the fixer, or you can join the hunt for what's happening in Russia. Since Jeff's division is directly dealing with counter intel, it would be appropriate for you to do either one.
Interesting. I'm down for either. I see like a change of pace with this new opportunity with the Russian thing. But then I also see an opportunity to potentially recover the Project Gemini technology if we pursue the fixer. So I'm down with either.
Oh, and this is, I feel like, Mass Effect here. This decision influences what happens to different people.
Right.
So this is a larger decision.
Yeah. So that's mine. I have like a bias for the fixer because of Project Gemini, but I'm also down for a change of pace. I don't know if anyone else has 2 cents to throw.
Fixer. I mean, I don't know. I get like you kind of nailed it there. Change of pace, new storyline, new stuff, but also like the fixer and what his goings on are kind of what we know. So
Yeah,
I'm
we left
kinda-
it open ended for the benefactor still.
yeah.
Well, how does Jade weigh in on this new information here, though?
Jade?
Well, sorry, did I miss something at the beginning of what you were just describing with that whole scene? It was connected to Jade somehow.
So you know that the fixer sold some of the things that he stole to an acquaintance of Jade.
But that's not whose place blew up. That was somebody else. This is
No, Gabe.
this-
Gabe.
Gabe. Okay, sorry. Who was Gabe again? I might have gotten Gabe.
Guys didn't do the code names.
Ice guy.
Ice Guy, yes.
Ice guy. Okay.
Did you spend a lot of time coming up with all the code names?
Sometime.
We'll talk to Sonny some more, but I mean, he's our no rock arms or whatever. He was our crystal arms. Yeah.
He's called Fracture.
Oh, it's Fracture. What's up?
Wait, Gabe's name is not Iceman?
No, it's Fracture.
It's crystal arms.
Okay, like that's 3 different names now.
And no, it's Fracture. I'm putting that down.
Don't listen to Justin.
Mm-mm.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna go visit Tommy and figure stuff out with that, but I feel like I could always join in on.
So I will give you that Jeff is really concerned about Russia, and he wants you to go to Russia.
Oh, okay.
Obey Jeff.
Well, I figure he's kind of our boss, so maybe we should go to Russia.
Well, whatever we do we know if Theo is going to be local to Phi, or if she's got a mission that's abroad?
She has a mission. You didn't ask Jeff.
Jeff is pressuring us to go to Russia. We'll slip that in.
So Theo has a mission. She is hunting down a criminal element of clairvoyance. Is her mission. So she's been tasked with like finding the location of people who can see the future. We don't know where her mission's going to take her.
Okay. What do you think, Edward?
I mean, before I might have just said, stick with the fixer and all that, but knowing now, like, Jeff wants us to go to Russia is making that a little more complicated.
Because Jeff's division in the company is like clandestine operations. So a Russian threat is like paramount to him.
I guess I'm up for a detour in Russia. I mean, I'd like to interrogate the fixer before we go.
Oh, and I want to mention, these arcs, you're going to get to do them both.
Oh, this is just a sequencing question.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what happens during that? I'm not going to waste the time that I spent writing these 2 arcs. It's just what order you want to do them in. So, like, don't worry that like things are going to get done by someone else and never get to do them.
Yeah, but the sequencing does change how things play out.
Yeah, and what options available to you will change based on how you do this.
Yeah, Russia's a mystery. I'm not sure like how bad that would be if we did it second, but I do know that Project Gemini is going to be a real bastard. So we will let Jeff know that he is a priority, and we will do the Russia thing.
He gladly accepts your offer to help in Russia. He decides to let you guys know that he wouldn't send you there without a full team, and he introduces Callum to the group as a additional resource to help discover what's going on in Russia. So.
Oh, what's your power?
Gravity manipulation.
Sweet.
That'll come in handy.
What's your code name, Sonny?
I came up with one, but I didn't know if you wanted to assign me one. I will go with whatever you assign.
I have not made one for you because I just got your character like earlier today. So if you want to tell me yours, feel free.
The one I came up with, Sagittarius.
Is your code name? Sorry, what?
Yes.
Okay. What's your damage?
I like gravity a lot.
Gravity.
Cool.
Maybe that was on like the back of my mind when the code names of the zodiac signs was totally on the fly. So maybe it was on the back of my mind from reading your character sheet.
Curious. Did you get to do like a backstory arc?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay. Cool. So is that to be done before we actually get together for Russia, so that you know how your powers work?
I might do that with him, like out of schedule. But as far as next session, I'm cool with 2 weeks if everybody else is.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. How'd you like the intermission session?
Well, we definitely had a lot of fun with it. That's for sure.
I need to go watch Wild Thornberries.
Oh yeah, you're not I mean, it's gold.
It is gold.
Yeah.
You're missing a good section of life right there. It's it'll take you back. Especially Tommy. Isn't that the name of the wild kid? Is it not Tommy?
No. Is it Tommy? Fudge. No, it's not. I don't think it's Tommy. Darwin was the monkey. Donnie. It was Donnie.
Donnie is what it was. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else?
I think that was good. Cool. Welcome to the party, Alex.
Thanks. I'm excited to be here. I think it was the moment that we sat down to, I think it was like 1:30 in the morning talking about it. Last week was good. You know, it was like, yeah, we're getting into it.
I sat down to be like, here's how the character creation works, and then it was like 1, and we had already pretty much built the character. And it was like, okay.
We'll do a training montage with that guy in the gym, and
you can do your training montage with Gregory. Everyone knows how much he's. Gregory will train you so well. Okay. I don't have anything else, so
Cool.
You're on a plane to Russia. The 4 of you.
Sweet. Sounds fun.
And that concludes the intermission episode, Passing the Torch on a Sunny Day. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to us. And as I usually say, you're always welcome to reach out through our various social medias and even directly through Spotify. Tell us what you loved, what you didn't, or any questions that you had. The links are available in the episode description. Our next episode will be a behind-the-scenes Q&A for Arc 2. You can expect that in about a week. If you're just here for the story, though, you won't miss anything by skipping that episode. And I'm planning on going over some of the things that happened at Arc 2, as well as some of the listener questions that we had, and I'll be joined by Edward. As for what to expect in the upcoming arc, can the squad find out what happened to their friend? Is he still alive? And who are the SCS? Find out in 2 weeks. See you then. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a Coke.